Okay, today we're going to try to load the Minox film camera. First, here's a cartridge. I want you to note, see this little divot taken out? That means this film has never gone through a camera before. Now obviously if you load this yourself, you know, which we're going to do later, we could put that divot in there as well. So our first step is to set the ASA. Now these meters tend to lose a lot of their sensitivity over time. So I managed to scrounge up a smaller light meter than the one I had, my Multi-Pro anyway. So our first step here is to set the ASA. We're still going to set it and see how far off it is. We do that by keeping the camera closed and turning the shutter speed dial, which does turn but is kind of stiff. And you can see here that turning it while it's closed turns the ASA setting. So we're going to put that on 100, which is the speed of our film. Okay. Now we have to set the counter. We set the ASA. Now we're going to set the counter. We're going to do that by advancing the film by opening and closing it until we see the red dot in the counter here. Okay, now if you can look real closely here, you'll see that I've advanced this to a small red dot that's in there. I had to use a little magnifier without my poor eyesight now for close-up objects. There you can see the red right there. Okay, so now we're gonna shoot. That ruined that. I wonder if I should go all the way around again. Just remove. So now we're going to actually place the film in. We're going to press this, which is going to allow us to open the place where the film cartridge is. But this gate here is closed, so we're going to have to open So what we've done is we've pushed this back against the pressure here just for about 1/8 of an inch. And what that does is open the gate. Now, hopefully this film can be placed in there. And we'll be in business for shooting. There we go. That was a little finicky. Okay, so we're going to close it up. There, we're ready for business. Now, unfortunately, I went a little further because I had to open this a couple times, so I'm going to have to take that account with the red dot being just off, and I'm going to have to do a number of push and pulls to get it to the first frame. Then I'm going to have to remember that I would probably have a few more. I'm still going to have 36 frames, but when I get to 36, it's really going to say 40 maybe. So now we're in business now. We've advanced a few frames. Now we're all set. And like I say, we'll do some comparison, but I know the light meter in this is not that sensitive. It may still be okay in bright light situations, but not for the lower light situations. And I'll be able to use this, which at least this isn't as large as my other light meter. So, and a lot of times too, once you kind of get used to this idea, you can guess exposures pretty accurately. And the new films we have nowadays are much better than when this camera was made. And I think this was made up until the 1960s. So we've got dramatically improved film that can do a great range of, especially overexposure, and quite a bit of underexposure too. So let's go shoot some pictures.